Welcome back to another episode of the Finance Bible podcast. Zeke here.
And your co-host, Oscar. But before we get into it, please note that nothing in this podcast should ever be considered as personal financial advice.
Of course, if that is what you are seeking, reach out, we'll get you in touch with the correct professionals, get the job done properly.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Let's get into it.
Today is an interesting one, especially in today's day and age. I'll just say what it is. It's about remote working. Work from home. A lot of jobs may be hybrid. It may be flexible in terms of being in the office a couple of days a week or being at home the whole 5 days a week. But it's how do you adapt to that new, type of work, which is you're not really socializing. You're mainly in your desk. If your desk's in your room, you might be in your room all day. You might have your own study, but you're sitting down for the majority of the day.
Or like some of our friends that we follow on Instagram, they could be lucky enough to be posted out to Bali to just work over there and be remote.
Yeah, true. That's also an option people do.
Unreal.
The eyes. But yeah, there's many remote working options for you. But I just wanted to deep dive into this time because for anyone out there who's been following our journey, Zeke and I were working for a company. It was 12 months or just below 12 months today, actually. Probably in a couple of weeks it'll be 12 months. We're working for a company over in Sydney. But anyway, that's when we started our own business, Asset Road. And it wasn't, the next day we stopped working for our old company. We weren't just picked up and started going and had a successful company. It took time, and there was times there where we were out there doing Uber Eats or whatever it may be to make ends meet.
And there was half a year before that where we had the business open in anticipation of that moment.
Yeah.
That we were getting like everything in the pipeline ready to go. So,
exactly right.
Yeah.
And then from there, when we've actually started to get the company going, we've been working at home. So we've been working at home for 12 months in our own houses, by ourselves, on the phone to each other here and there, on Zoom calls. But a lot of people, when I talk to them about that, like friends and family, they always say, like, how can you do that? Like, that would be the shittest thing in the world, the most depressing thing in the world, working like by yourself at home.
It can be.
It can be, but I feel like you and I are both good at it because we kind of set up the day so it's not hard on us. Like it actually makes it easier.
Yeah, where
it's all about like the
active
mindset. Yeah. So I think the first thing is if you are moving to a job or looking to work remotely and you're a bit skeptical about it, the best place to start is having a schedule, like a morning routine, and actually like sticking to it. Like for myself, it's going to the gym, like starting a day like you're actually going to commute to go to the office. Like this morning we went to the gym around, what was it, 6? 6, had a sauna, had a steam shower.
Another sauna,
then
another
steam,
another shower.
Then we had a smoothie, coffee and a bit of brekkie, and then we're back home at our desks starting the day.
Ready to go.
Yeah, starting the day. And that's
quick 2.5
a lot of people
later.
And there's a lot of jobs start at 9 o'clock. So do something like that. You've done your exercise, you've had a good feed, you've got everything in place, you're feeling good about yourself. Get to your desk, and then it's like, all right, let's go. You're motivated. It's not like you're waking up at 10 to 9, straight out of bed, sluggish, jump up to the desk. That's what I used to do sometimes in COVID when I was working for Liberty at home. I literally got up like 5 minutes before I started work and just like moved onto the desk. It was like, this sucks.
Yeah, because you would have actually had to experience the lockdown, hey?
Well, I experienced in Melbourne, then I moved to Sydney and they locked down there. It's like double whammy.
We didn't even really lock down in Sydney because we got put up in the hotel next to work.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, that was...
And we were told to drive regardless anyway.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous. It's just silly.
But, yeah, if you don't have, like, a morning routine, it just goes wayward, hey?
Oh, it really does.
Any day where I just don't get up, like if I've had a long night the night before or anything derails my plan, then if I'm not up in the morning and then it's like 8 o'clock and it's like, oh crap, I've actually got to work. Then I just get up, start working. I'm sluggish. I'll sit down at the desk for like 2 hours. And I'm like, oh, now I'm really hungry. Probably order food, and then
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
it actually compounds.
yeah, it's like one thing just leads
It's
to
like you
another,
miss your workout, you
and
miss
then
exercising, you
yeah,
start
and then
eating
I've got to
poorly.
go work out at some point because I can't just sit at my desk all
It's
day.
going to be a
So then
nighttime
I might be
workout
doing that. No,
or during the
I might go
day.
do it during the day, miss an hour of like important work that I could
Mm.
do, and then come back, do more work. I've got to have a shower, so then I have a shower and clean my teeth and all of that. By
Then it's
then I'm
like 2 or 3 o'clock.
probably bored, eat again, like, and then it's like, okay, cool. It's like 4:30. I'll make some calls, and then dinner happens, and then PlayStation.
And then you wake up again at 9.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You missed one day, well, may as well miss another.
yeah, it's so easy to have the mindset of, well, let's just say like having your own business, for example, and working for yourself. It's so easy just to be like, I work for myself. I don't care. I can literally wake up whenever I want. But it's not like that. If you don't have your structure and actually be disciplined on yourself, I'd like in 2 months, your business is probably going to go under.
Yeah, the good thing about doing it hybrid for someone else is there's a reason to get up. You can get fired. You're not going to fire yourself. So,
Yeah,
like if
true,
you're self-employed,
true.
but then in 2 months you will be because you'll be bankrupt.
Yeah, and if you are working for, just a PAYG job, you don't want to be sluggish because if you're a performance based role, your performance is going to be poor if you just get up 10 minutes before the start time. If you go to the gym or do your morning routine, whatever it is, like go for a walk or even just get up early and do errands, whatever your routine is or what you need to do, guarantee there'd be some statistic out there for you to figure out because you love stats, but your productivity levels will just go off.
I genuinely reckon the days that I do my normal routine, get up, go to the gym at 4:30, come back, have a shower. I probably have a half an hour nap at that point as well. Um, get up again, make breakfast, go get on with the day, do some calls. I'll probably still end up going for a jog at midday or something just to keep active. Come back, do more work, cook lunch, do more work. I reckon I'll probably get done like double the work in half the time. Just because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, bang, bang, bang. I'm feeling good. The energy's there. I smash it out and do things I enjoy.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's just way easier.
And that leads to another part. It's good to break up your day. So if you start work at home and you're working from 9 and you got a lunch break at 12, for example, it's actually good to take that break. Like just disconnect, go outside, go for a walk,
Oh,
like
it's
get moving.
vital to get outside and
Yeah,
get
if you're
moving.
stuck in a room all day by yourself, you actually need to get outside. Just move the legs.
Yeah,
Like
and
just do something.
if you live on your own, like you need to be out on a walk making calls to friends or something because
Yeah,
you probably go crazy.
you would. But that's also like that prevents burning out during the day.
Yeah.
Like just getting fresh air
Yeah,
or
you need that stimulation.
even if it's as minor as just stretching outside.
Yeah. Just
Like
get out there.
just something with fresh air. And if it's raining, put a hoodie on.
Don't be old mate from the bench warmers. Say hello to the sun.
Bench warmers.
Great movie.
That actually is a good movie.
I love it.
Haven't seen that for a while.
Bloody Gus Bus.
Oh, gas bus.
But yeah, no, you need a routine, and it's like, yeah, if you're just stuck in there on your own all day, then you need to find some kind of social life or some kind of removal where you just get out, like you're not in that space. And don't set up your office in your bedroom is
Mm,
going to be my next tip.
yes.
Because, fudge, there's some days where I'll be like, oh, all I've got to do for the next like hour and a half is admin, and admin's pure garbage. You'll hate it. But if you're in an admin heavy role or a role where you do a lot of emails or
You
you're
must
reading
you might
stuff
love
or
it.
you're drawing a lot of content or website designing, stuff like that,
Mm,
it might be easy for you to just grab the laptop, jump in bed, sit on the bed, bing, 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 bing.
I can't do that.
Or sometimes I do. And then it's like,
I get too tired.
I'm like, wait, why am I in bed right now? And
Yeah.
it's like,
I
okay,
can catch
I'll
myself
put
in
on the
bed.
TV in the background and keep going, keep doing the work. If I'm editing a podcast, maybe just sit in the bed, you know? And then it's like, when it's actually time for bed, you're disassociated.
Mm,
Or you don't even realize that it's actually bedtime. You've been pumping out work on your laptop until like 9 o'clock. You're like, okay, close the laptop, try to sleep.
it is hard. Like if you do have your desk in your room, because you're used to like the rooms for sleeping. If you work in that room during the day, I feel you kind of subconsciously get like a bit tired.
Mm.
So I just like because my room here, well, my room, I've got my desk in it. So now during the days, I find myself going downstairs
Yeah.
because I just need to kind of get out and like maybe in the afternoon or I do meetings in my room because that's fine. But other than that, it's a bit of a trap, isn't it? Another point is if you are working at for yourself or for a business and you're working at home by yourself and you don't like it, go to a co-working space. There's quite a few co-working areas. Let's just say I'm here in Melbourne. There's same in Sydney. It's the Commons, which is a multi-purpose big room where all different people can just go in, different companies. You can also just hire little pod rooms for yourself for the day. And you walk around. I believe there's like communal coffees and a bit of food you can also nibble on. But
Nibbles,
you're around people and you can socialize and network at the same time and actually just chat to people. So that's I was actually thinking of doing that probably 6 months ago when I was before we kind of caught up more regularly
Yeah, because back
because
then
we
we
didn't
were
really
doing it like bi-monthly.
we never
Now,
really
if it's
caught
not
up.
monthly, it's
It's easier
chaos.
now because we catch up like a lot. But
Yeah.
back then I was like, oh, geez, I've like been here every day by myself for like
Yeah, you'd
seven
have to be like
months.
going to a cafe or
Yeah,
something.
and that's what I started to do, but it's still not the same.
Yeah.
Like the cafe, because I just get distracted easy with people like chatting in the background or a bit of drama going on. I
Yeah,
love it.
people coming in and just
Yeah,
looking
even today
around.
we're at the cafe and there was a good old Collingwood supporter.
Yep,
Love
true.
him. Just ripping into a Sydney Swan and an Essendon fan,
Yeah.
which was unbelievable. I loved every second of it. But like things like that, like if I was trying to work and that was going on, I'd be well,
Yeah,
I was
you wouldn't
just
be doing it
listening
anyway.
to him. It was so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, co-working spaces, I think they're relatively affordable depending where you go. But there's more than one. Like even if like you rent out an office space somewhere, there's heaps. There's actually ridiculous amounts of them. Heaps of
Yeah,
those
and
pods.
I mean the cool thing during COVID, not that you were meant to do it, was that everyone was working from home.
Mm.
Get a few of the friends around, sit there, everyone work,
Yeah,
have a chat while you work.
yeah. Link
So
up your working from home days with a mate.
yeah, now that it's not COVID, if any of your mates do get the old hybrid scenario, they can work from home like 4 days a week or 3 days or 2 days a Monday, go to the office or whatever.
Jeez,
It
it's a good title that one, the hybrid.
it is. See if you can arrange for like you and your mate if the working's not like super confidential, and they can't look at your screen and stuff. See if you can just set up together for a day. And, you both do your work, but in between things, you get to chat, and it's like you're back in the office.
Yeah, yeah, exactly right.
Yep, both take your lunch break, go grab a feed, go for a jog with them, maybe play a bit of tennis, go for a swim in the backyard,
What's what we used to
have a
do?
sauna.
Every
Yeah.
Friday we used to go play tennis.
Oh, Fridays were the best. The
It was the only
Friday
day we could work from home.
Friday routine back in the day was you'd obviously wake up, go to the gym, come back, we'd go to a local place called Jezbe,
Jez
for
Bay,
some
Rose
coffee
Bay,
and
coffee.
acai
Yeah, if
bowl.
anyone's there, unbelievable.
Um,
The good old famous bowl, which doesn't stand.
yeah, yeah, weird bowls.
Very strange
I
bowl.
still don't get it. I don't know why they have, but I like it.
Well,
Like, it's how
makes
we
us talk
remember them.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah. And then, actually, no, I remember them for the never putting the extra peanut butter in my acai
they
bowl.
did once.
Yeah, they
I
did
remember that
once.
once, and it
And then
worked
after
indeed.
that, they never do again, and I'm still salty.
Hmm, interesting.
Um, yeah, do that. Discuss like business for probably a good hour and a half while we eat all our food and stuff.
Literally.
Plan the whole next week, and then go back, do work for a few hours, get back outside. We go for a run or something. Go kick the ball. Actually, go play
Mm.
tennis. Come back, do more work, and then it's pretty much the weekend.
And like if you can get away with it, working
Here we go.
somewhere else,
If
like
you can get away with it.
well, like if you're working from home like the whole week, or if you're only Fridays at home, go away. Like book a trip. Let's just say to the Gold Coast and work remotely there. I tell you what, if you worked remotely interstate, your mood would go up
Oh,
a whole lot more.
you'd be loving it.
Like just if you work from home every one Friday a month, just make sure that Friday take yourself away for a bit of a long weekend.
Yeah, just getting in a different environment.
Yeah,
Just
just work
stimulate
remotely on the
your
Friday
senses.
somewhere and then have the weekend to enjoy.
Mhm. Oh
That's
yeah,
my tip.
yeah.
I just think in the day and age, it's just if you're not taking advantage of working remotely somewhere, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, my favourite thing about the Fridays back in the day was, oh, where are you, mate? What's going on? Oh, just out and about, grabbing a coffee. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Work from home. So good. You just grab a coffee like every couple of hours, come back and smash work out.
They're like 10 copies.
Yeah, literally. So good, though. And then, yeah, I just think you need to find a way to get outdoors. You,
Just have to.
you have to. Like, you can't be cooped up all day. Like, we understand how those caged chickens feel now. Don't buy them.
Yeah, and just like we're both doing the 75 hard here, which is a challenge for 75 days. And one of the main criteria is doing two 45-minute workouts each day. And whilst doing the whole 75 whilst we've been working, I actually reckon doing the extra, because I normally just did one workout and then maybe like a 10-minute walk outside to get moving. But like doing the two or the extra outdoor workout.
One of the two has to be outdoors, we should mention.
Yes, doing the extra outdoor workout, that has had a big impact on my mood and like my drive, like during the day. I get that ticked off,
You get
and I
pumped
come
to gym
back
in
and
the
I'm like,
morning,
this is elite,
and
let's
then
go.
later in the day, you go for a jog or run or walk.
And then get like a smoothie or a coffee after,
On the way
hit
back,
back, and you're like, oh yeah, here we go, let's do it.
Yeah, jog to your local coffee joint,
Mm,
have a coffee on your walk back.
literally,
Like, so good.
so good.
Some of you might have to jog 5 kilometers in town to get a coffee and then walk back.
Like
But,
yourself.
yeah. But that's okay. It's all part of the fun.
Yeah, you got 45 minutes to do it, mate.
Yeah. Just, yeah, jog, jog, jog.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, yeah, I think like I've touched on everything really. You need to take into account, unless you've got any more little curveballs which you want to throw out.
Any curveballs
Yeah.
or working at home or being remote
Like
or
it
hybrid?
is quite simple, but it's something which many people don't do because a lot of people struggle at home.
Yeah, I think we've gone through the main things. It's like, just try to surround yourself with people in your spare time because if you're just stuck at home, you're just going to go down a rabbit hole. Your mental health's going to crash. We saw what happened in COVID there. Um, we saw drastic changes in mental health, and we saw a lot of bad behavior. We'll just put it that way.
Mm.
Yeah, surround yourself with people. Get outdoors. Um, Try to enjoy it if you can. Go on a little trip somewhere, change your working environment, hang out with friends. But that's literally it. It's not super, not super insightful.
No, it's kind of
But
just a basic.
they're really, really essential. Like,
They
it's such
actually
a
are.
basic episode, and
It's like the spine of a football team.
yeah,
You've got
yeah,
to.
that's right. You've got the halfback, the 5'8",
I
and the
was thinking
fullback.
different footy, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said
Fullback, halfback, centre, half forward, full forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same. It's the same with that rugby league.
If we're talking football, you do have the centre forward, you do have the
Well, there we
midfielders.
go. You mean
got
soccer?
Yeah, football. You've got the
Soccer.
centre back there, the goalkeeper.
It's called soccer in Australia, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's FIFA. The football.
Mate, I tell you what, the women's soccer team is more popular than the men's at the moment.
The women's soccer team also got beat by an under-16s men's team.
That is true.
So, I mean, they're popular by performance among their competition. Mate, State of Origin.
Yes.
Coming up pretty much next week, really.
Is it? Is it next Thursday?
Well,
Oh, next Wednesday. No, the week after.
Yeah, by the time we release this, it'll be next week.
Yes, true.
But
big game for Queensland again.
Huge game. What are you thinking? What's your predictions as a non-NRL man?
I just want to see Reece Walsh playing, score 6 tries.
6 tries?
Yeah, I love. He's a freak. No, honestly, I reckon. I just want to see Queensland win, and I want to see a big. So we all down here, we all love the Queensland. Like we're all for Queensland.
You'd be hating New South Wales, especially at the moment, because the Swans are dominating the AFL.
They are, yes. But the Swans are looking very good. I think they're like
GWS?
4.
Not so much.
No, yeah. Oh, mate, they're not even a team.
Yeah,
well, they're what you call you. They're
what you would call.
They're what you would call. They're what you would call an expansion team.
Well,
which isn't yes. But the Pies are doing all right. It's going to be an interesting. What are we? We're halfway mark of the season now in the AFL. You'd be the same in NRL.
Yep.
As super coach in NRL's
That's
halfway mark. It's come. It's going to be a big last eight or so weeks. for myself. You're already out of it.
I'll
but
be
for
done.
me,
Yeah, I've been destroyed.
and we've kind of moved on to a sporting podcast, but I love it.
That's all right. I'll just end it here by saying go the Maroons, and regardless, there's no way New South Wales can win at Suncorp.
No,
It's
no matter what,
impossible. Like,
Queensland will win.
the Queenslanders just love it there, and nothing against New South Welshans.
Is that what they call themselves?
I don't actually know. I just
New
said
South Welshans.
it. Just sounds.
I have heard that before, though, so that
No.
actually must be what they call themselves.
Wow. Well, I live
I
in
know.
New South Wales, and I've never heard it, but we'll take it.
New South
New South Welshan.
Welsh. Yeah, New South Welshman.
Wow.
You're right.
There you go. Well, if you're Wales, you're Welsh, so.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, you know exactly what to do.
Hit that follow button, subscribe, whatever platform you listen to this podcast on. Also share it to friends, families, co-workers, whoever you think may benefit from it. But unfortunately, it's the end, and we'll see you next week.